happen? Do you confuse determination or desperation? Do you know that determination is different from desperation? Desperation is very much opposite from determination. Alright, follow me as I take us through the journey of the difference between determination and desperation. Desperado. Welcome to my channel. If you are a returning subscriber, you are welcome. If it's your first time viewing my channel, this is Love Gist with Estelle. This is a channel where I do a love talk, a relationship talk. It is everything about love. So today I want to be looking at desperation and effect of desperation, and then I'll be defining what determination for us, so that we can know that there is a difference between when we are desperate, for the desperados, and when we are determined. Is a huge difference. So let's go into the video of today. Desperation. So according to the dictionary definition of desperation, it means a state of despair that can make you take rash or extreme behavior or decision. That is what desperation is defined as, a state of despair. So I went further to browse synonyms associated with desperation. What synonyms is that there are other words that can stand in for desperation. Let's assume that you have two names now. Your name is Taiwo and your name is still Tola. So sometimes you can decide to use Tola, sometimes you can decide to use Taiwo. So that is what synonyms is. If you don't want to use the word desperation, you can also, there are other words that you can use. And when I browse this word, I saw words like anguish, despairing, suicidal, distress, hopelessness, wanting, eager. Suicidal, hopelessness, those ones stood out for me. Anguish, these are words associated with desperation. So you have to know that there is a difference between desperation and determination. I went ahead to define what determination is, and I discovered that determination is a state of being determined, firmness of purpose. And then, you know me now, as per Madam Sabi, I went ahead again to browse synonyms, other words that can stand in place of determination. And I saw words like power, willpower, calculation, discovery, strength, establishment, fixing. These are positive words. Unlike desperation, that all of the synonyms are negative words. So I then come to my notice that yes, you might want something to work, but do not be desperate. Don't get to that point where you are desperate. Yes, you want a relationship to work. Yes, you want things in your life to be in place, but please do not get to that point of desperation. I'm going to be taking us through the effects of desperation. This one, I'm too fast like this. The effect of desperation. Number one effect of desperation will make you stoop low. It will make you come down to the level, whether we like it or not. We all have our levels. It will make you go below the level that you ought to be. Let me tell you some reasons. Sometimes I checked online and I saw this, how do you call it, all those people online that teach people how to do spell, how to do this. And I was curious, I went there, some would say use your urine, put the person here, this person will love you, this person will be under a spell, if you want to put it. I said, oh, so people actually do this. I was discussing with my friend, and she was like, oh, you don't know, people go to that point. So when you use the charm, unless your partner now, to marry you, what happens when the charm clears off their eyes? What happened? What made you go to that point? What do you need that make you go to that point? And then we have people doing ritual killing, kidnapping, and all of that. All these are what elements of desperation. Desperation will make you do things. It will make you stoop low. That when you do, they will say, are you sure this is you? Chidima, so this is you. You can actually do this. People will be perplexed. They'll be confused. So you can actually do this. It will make you go to lower below your standard. And number two, it will make you what? Become aggressive. You will become aggressive, just like anguish is part of it. Suicidal is part of it. Hopelessness is part of it. You become angry. Whatever steps you're taking out of this anger, out of this hatred, unlike determination. So please don't be desperate with anything in life. You want money, you want a good job, you want to travel out, you want to get married. Please do not get to that point of desperation. Desperation has led many sisters, many brothers into wrong marriage. wrong marriages, wrong home. My friend that is a lawyer will say, when you see them in court, the way they look at each other when they are filing for divorce, it will look as if they are sworn enemy. There will be this hatred between them. Why? How could a lovely couple just get to that point? I know there are many things that there are many things that make people want to divorce, but I'm just saying for some that get married out of desperation. Sometimes when I listen to people passing through all those kind of things, I realize that most of them took this step out of desperation. Some will tell you, because I'm old, I don't know, I've counseled many people that will tell me my age is this, I just want to get married, I don't like him, he is this, he is that, okay, or I don't like her, she's this, but she's the only one available, I just want to get married, I just want to get married. Please do not be desperate in anything you do. I beg of you, rather be determined. Look for positive ways. If it's patience, if you want to be patient, please be patient. Persevere. Commit it in God's hands and pray. Do things the right way. Do not be desperate. Desperation will lead you to lack of joy. According to one of the synonyms, lacking, you will lack joy. You just be you even be older than your age. Let's tell ourselves the truth. You'll be older than your age if you are just doing everything with desperation. Please do not be desperate. Do not be desperate. If anything you want to be determined. Be determined to succeed. Be determined for your relationship to work. Be determined and do not be desperate. Desperation is not a good one. There are many disadvantages of desperation. I don't even think there is even one advantage of desperation. Desperation is a negative word, and all the synonyms associated with it is what? Negative. Desperation. Even sometimes I will say, even when you want to be desperate, please just be desperate with God. If at all you want to be desperate, please be desperate with God. There are people that have been desperate with God and they've gotten their miracle. Although God will, God is accommodating. He will teach you ways to go about things. If you at all you want to be desperate, go before God. Pour out your aggression, pour out your heart to Him in a desperate way. Go out in a desperate cry, but not with people, not with things. Please, I beg of you. Hope you love my video. I will see you in my next video. I know they want to see me for. So those of you who are determined not to subscribe to my channel, please subscribe to my channel, share, like, and drop your amazing comments. I will be back with another bang.